Hi everybody, today is Friday, March the 15th. Just coming on to kind of do a year, what do you call it, recap. I had my 1 year anniversary last Friday on March the 8th, celebrated my 35th birthday on March the 10th, and have been on vacation kind of sort of this whole week. First 3 days, unfortunately I had to go into work for various things that I had committed to and had to do in terms of like end of the month reporting to our funder. So yesterday and today have really just been it for me in terms of just enjoying myself, but it's been really eye-opening, I guess, for realizing what I need to do for this next year, looking forward. And one of the things that I'm getting ready to do, so why I'm making a quick 2-minute intro to this video, is I am going to go get my hair chopped off. So I came on here to show you this is what my hair looks like. It's somewhat wet from just being in the shower, and you can see I have conditioner kind of around it, because women do that, you know, even though you're going to get your hair done, your nails done, you kind of clean up and shave and do everything so that you don't look, you know, like a hot mess, even though you're going in there for them to basically clean you up. Hi guys, so this is part 2 of my Friday, March the 15th, and as you can see, my hair is gone. Hard to kind of pick up on the angles, but you clearly can see that's it. About 2-3 inches, something like that. It feels amazing, and I'm actually really pleased at how it came out and how my face is flattered by it, I guess. Looking forward to wearing it straight like this, but more than likely it will probably be my natural curl, so you'll see that as well. That's just the easiest way for me to take care of it. Yeah, that's the most user-friendly for especially working out and getting my hair sweaty and just, you know, the rebellion that my hair really would want to do, because you can kind of see on some of the edges my hair is just kind of like, I want a curl, but you're being mean and making us be straight, kind of a thing. So, alright, anyway, that being said, so where are we? A week out from my anniversary was March 8th. My doctor's appointment was March 7th. I went in not at the goal range that I wanted to be, which was my goal, which my weight was 234, which was a pound under the 235 prediction that they had for me. My starting weight was 344. So that's a loss of 110 pounds, something like that. Is that right? 344 minus 234, 110 pounds. My heaviest weight was 355 minus 234. So as of March 7th, I was down 120 pounds just in general for where the worst of it was to where I was last week. Currently, I had a follow-up with my primary care physician on Wednesday, and my weight was 230. So now I am down overall 125 pounds, but I'm just now on the precipice of being in the 220s. So that's all good news. So I had to stop the video because Miss Isabella decided she wanted to bark at the kids playing out front. So at any rate, I was just finishing off talking about where I am weight-wise. One of the things I wanted to say is a follow-up to me not breaking the goal that I had set for myself. I had a moment where I was trying to figure out how can I meet this goal. And the reality is that I could have met the goal, but I would have done it in a way that wasn't realistic. And so I wanted to be honest about that. That it's so easy to get trapped in chasing that number on the scale to the point where it can make you think unrealistic thoughts and actually attempt unrealistic behaviors. So I know I could have put myself in a caloric deficit even further by putting 2 meal replacements into my diet, so doing liquids morning and afternoon. But the reality is that's not reality for me. So eating real meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. At that point, I was also having snacks in between still. But thankfully, from my visit, I, have another level of restriction and didn't realize, I guess, with the level of working out what restriction was. So a lot of that has subsided, which is why I had that fantastic 4-pound weight loss from last week. But end of the day, I wanted to be living a typical day-to-day behavior, which is for me to eat regular food and not to reduce my calories so drastic just to meet this number on the scale. Because the reality is, once I've met that goal and I go back to my typical behaviors, then that's where the body can get confused and think like, oh great, we don't have to worry about that anymore, let's eat, which is typically why you see people go up and down on the scale. I'm not trying to live my life like that. So that is why I was satisfied with being at 234. Very happy that I'm at 230, about to be in the 220. So hopefully next week, that's where I shall be. So what else did I want to share? So something that I was thinking about this week, I was sitting on the floor. I was looking for actually a fingernail polish that I had last year that was really pretty, and I couldn't find it, and I just couldn't remember if I had let someone borrow it because I got so many compliments on it, or if just my typical behavior, which is just to stick things anywhere that looks like it has a space, and then I'll figure out where it is sometime in the near future when I need it. So I sat on the floor and I was going through all these drawers in my bathroom, and I threw away 2 bags full of just junk, just receipts, old bags, packaging, broken ceramic soap dish that I was hanging on to from when I had an apartment 10 years ago. So I just had this thought of, this is just the bathroom. I have a closet full of clothes that are 10 sizes just about bigger than where I am now. Well, actually, no, some of them are 10 sizes bigger. And why am I hanging on to this stuff? And how can I receive more into my life if I continue to hang on to the old me? So thus me moving forward with getting my hair cut, and I'm actually thinking of planning what I would like to call, quote unquote, a purging party, and actually get together with some friends to basically just kind of welcome new energy into our lives and just purge. And in fact, I was inspired by a photo on Facebook. I follow the Spartan races. I don't know if you're familiar with them. It's like a intense obstacle course for athletes, and there was this picture of this woman. It was a before picture and an after picture. The before picture was her in a wedding dress, and then the after picture was her covered in mud in that same wedding dress. And so the caption said something like, making a bad situation into a moment of transformation, or something like that, which clearly meant to me that the wedding happened, marriage was not great, ended, or whatever, and so this was her way of purging that bad relationship out of her life. And I was just like, yes, I'm going to do that. So I'm thinking of connecting next week with a few people who I know it would just be a really great opportunity to have women get together, and I think, invite people to, donate things from their closet or whatever, and then have other people come and, either make a small donation, and then anything that we get, we could donate to a charity or charities of our liking. And it'd be a great networking opportunity. So I'm thinking of doing that in May, possibly, when it's still, quote unquote, spring, doing some spring cleaning. So, only other thing that I wanted to share is the latest issue of Fitness RX. Really good magazine. Lots of information on some training programs, particularly from the model who's on the front. She came in first place at the Arnold Classic that was a couple weeks ago that I was so butthurt that I couldn't be at in Ohio. But they have a poster pull-out that shows all these exercises. You know, I'm not going to try and have you guys see everything, but she has a workout plan in here, and then that chart shows you all the different exercises. You can also look them up on bodybuilding.com if you want to see videos of how some of those exercises are. But there's nutrition plans in here, recipes, lots of articles on high intensity training, which is really great fat burning cardio to reduce the visceral fat that we have floating around in our bodies. So I really, really like this magazine. I definitely think I might get a subscription. I paid, I think, $5 at Fry's or Kroger, and the subscription on here, 6 issues for $21 basically. Which is 1 year, and then 2 years is 12 issues for $38.95. So check it out. You know, go hang out in Barnes and Nobles and read it and see what you think. But I thought it was a good magazine. So dogs are starting to bark. Hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. I'm going to try and attach some photos. So I definitely will probably upload this Saturday because I need to dig and find. Unfortunately, I, like many people, just stopped taking pictures of myself. You know, the bigger I got, why would I want to see and face the music? You know, I just realized there's another thing I'm going to talk about, but I think I'm going to leave this and I'll share that article later. Bye.